My next question is to Mr. Prakash. Freedom is something that we all as adults or as children enjoyed and are enjoying. So, what is freedom with your perspective as a human and as a professional, as a mentor?
Okay, for me, being a mentor and being somebody who's involved with entrepreneurs and startup founders. For me, freedom is that how much each of us entrepreneurs or founders we can contribute to the overall development of the economy and taking our country to the next level. As we are
Right.
all in the at the cusp of 75th celebration of our country, and another 25 years, I don't know where I'll be around, whether I'll be around or no. We will
Yes.
be reaching the 100 years. But the two initiatives which India has pushed forward under the guidance of our present Prime Minister, one is the 5 trillion economy by 2024 and
Right.
Make in India. These two initiatives, should be taken, should be seen seriously by every entrepreneur, each one of us, individually, trying to see what best we can do. So I urge all entrepreneurs to go for it, because there are so many things which are favorable to India today. Although across the globe, every country has been affected with the pandemic that we are doing. India also got affected. We just came out of the second wave, but then that has not deterred not only India, but a lot of other country. You look at it yesterday, which our Sensex touched 55,000, which is remarkable. With in the pandemic, we have crossed something great achievement. 7,500 as points have been added by that. Our manufacturing capacity has increased. We are continuing to launch products, vehicles, and two-wheelers, four-wheelers. Everything is on time. Agriculture procurement is high at the high. Some of the states like Punjab and UP and other states have off took a lot of record agriculture produced by paying record price, and the FDI has been increasing. We have got funding coming in, and we have companies like Tesla sitting at the door, asking us to make some changes, and then only we'll come, and we are taking our own time to negotiate with them and tell them that you do this, and then we open the door. Otherwise, you so that's a kind of thing. So manufacturing is bouncing back, and our foreign exchange reserves are at very, very high. We are at the peak, with close to reaching 600 billion. Where was this? When have we heard this kind of thing? There were days at the early 90s when we were having just 4 or 5 days of foreign exchange left with us to manage, and we had to pledge our gold, and to the state that we are in today. This amazing turnaround. And remember, a lot has been done in the last 2 years, as we are in the middle of the in the pandemics. That has not deterred.
Yes.
Product manufacturers are high. Job creation has been done. Suddenly you see, and I was just the other day talking to one of my close friend who is into IT recruitment, and she said that there are each of the big time companies are looking at recruiting IT professionals in a big way, and a lot of IT professionals are sitting with more than one offer letter in their hand, and they are in a
Right.
position to say that I'm taking this, I'm not taking that. That's a situation we have come in. So there is a job creation happening. Of course, there have been a lot of job losses in tourism and the other such industry, which got pretty badly hit. But then there is a light at the end of that. The startup world has been very great. We are talking about the third largest startup ecosystem. India is boosting up. Bangalore, Delhi, we are going ahead. All fire engines fired, going and supporting the startups. And the growth rate in startup is 12 to 15% year on year. And we just saw last month the oversubscription of Zomato, and Nazara. Those two startups have been lapped up by the people, by the retail individual shareholder investors like you and me. And after the encouragement and positive response of those, we also had now line of IPOs coming in. Paytm is looking at that. Nika is also looking at that. So those are also lined up to come up, because they all see positive sentiments, and people are also ready, and they have shown their faith in these startups, which although Zomato has been running losses, but then people are confident that there is a future that holds for them. There is a future that Zomato is working on. That's where startup has generated close to 2 lakh of employment. We have 50,000 startup which are launched, and we this last first 6 months of 2021, Indian startup have raised close to 10 billion from various VCs and angel fund. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that we are looking at. But the last thing I want to say, somewhere in 70s, there was a time Indira Gandhi had to go to US with a begging bowl of money. They said we need some money to run our economy. Cut that, and we come to 2019. I don't know how many of you know something I recently came to know, and I'm very, very proud to hear this from another somebody senior. He said, cut that 1970 days of Indira Gandhi being humiliated when she went and asked for some loan to run the country. And in 2019, India gave a loan of $1 billion. Can you guess the country? Whom will lend that money?
The US?
Russia.
Russia, okay.
Now, a country like Russia, India could lend $1 billion is something that I take. Our friendship goes long way. But then, bigger economy, a stronger economy, and India going ahead and giving that loan to that, it's a proud moment for all of us. That means we are in a situation, we are in a state where nobody can ignore us. And that's what freedom means, that we should enter our 100th year, 25 years from now on, which much more things to offer to the globe, much more things to offer to our own people, the prosperity of our own individual resident who was there, citizen who are here. The country should be able to make a difference in not only its own citizens' life, and also to the countries which are aligned with us, and then we will be able to support us. And that's what freedom means to me. Thank you.
So nice. That was wonderfully put, where freedom, according to you, is being economically independent as a nation on the global platform, at least 25 years from now. So we have 25 years of hard work to put in, or rather, you could say smart work to put in with mentors like you. So could I say that?